a.k.a. the Pussy Boss, and I am excited for this evening for many reasons. I know I may not look super excited, may look a little damp. Yes, I'm wearing the same hat as I did yesterday because I am in that kind of fucking mood. If you want something from me, I am telling you no, just like the Kardashians would, because those bitches don't do anything they don't want to do. So, in honor of the Kardashians, because 20 fucking seasons, dude. 20 seasons on E, one of the largest networks, okay, all because of a sex tape with Ray J. I would say Kim Kardashian is probably the most annoying sister ever because I bet you she tells them all the time how you're lucky I spread my legs open and decided to film it. Though even though Kris Jenner probably said, hey, you could become famous this way. So it's like kind of like a meh. But tonight's episode is all about, well, the Kardashians, because I think there's a couple great things about the Kardashians, even though everybody's giving them shit right now because Khloe got mad because a photo that wasn't photoshopped was out and blah, 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 and everyone's like, oh my God, like, body positivity, Khloe. You know what? Honestly, fuck all y'all. I don't want my shit out there either unless I look 10 times good. I like to smooth out my skin. I don't take in my waist and shit like that, but I really think women who are all like, oh, I'm so positive, body positivity. Would you want a photo of you out there, honestly, that looks like shit? Like, really just think about it. And maybe to us, it doesn't look like shit, but just like, to me, a photo that looks bad, yeah, I think we're being a little harsh on them. I mean, they have a lot of standards that they have to deal with, and I feel like it's just the same thing if there was a photo of me out there circulating that I didn't like that showed my cellulite. I'd be pissed as fuck, but it's who I am. But I'd still be pissed because I want to look perfect because everybody else does. So, just saying that. Everybody's hating on them. So for tonight, we're not going to hate on them. Instead, I'm actually going to discuss some of my favorite memories and also kind of just talk about them because I think they deserve it. They worked hard for 20 years. And by the way, if you didn't know, it's not over. They're going to Hulu, so don't cry. It's going to be 20 more years of the Kardashians. Trust me on that one. So, the promo.
Young bitch about that cash money. I think on YMCMB. Let them bit ballin' niggas. Slam dunk a bag on me. Bad bitches in the section. Finding back like Naomi.
Okay. Let me just tell you right now. If that didn't look fun, then go back to Uncle Fester, because seriously, the Cancun Bikini team is where it's at. It's one of the newest, greatest things coming close to a online store near you. For a second, I was going to say, was it Jerk Bank? I mean, I'm just saying, look, I'm not going to hate on who my number one customer is. If you want to jerk off to some pretty models, I'm making great content for you. However, we are like, you know how there's like OnlyFans is like Hustler, right? We are like Playboy. Except for we are like Playboy before Playboy went like, let me see what's inside the pussy lips. You know what I'm saying? They used to be like, if you look at Marilyn Monroe's actual feature, the one that like everybody talks about, which, by the way, was it you or somebody told me, and I don't know if this is right, it was you, right, that the actual spread of Marilyn Monroe naked was not done, she was not hired by Playboy. It was actually purchased by Hugh Hefner and put into the Playboy magazine. So it's brilliant, but it created, I feel like those photos are so sensual, but also like still like very like kind of questioning that it created, in my eyes, it helped create the whole brand of Playboy, which Playboy, to me at least, still to this day is still considered art. And obviously girls in bikinis are fucking art too. So make sure to follow us at Cancun Bikini Team on TikTok and Instagram. We will be releasing our website within the next few weeks, where we will be having tons of content from all different girls all over the world, different nationalities, different types of girls, and really showcasing some of their amazing talents because, yes, we are beautiful, and yes, we love to frolic around in bikinis and have slumber parties together, but at the same time, a lot of them do some really cool fucking shit. So you got to check us out at Cancun Bikini Team. Until then, also check us out at XClass Excursions. If you're coming to Cancun, we're where you want to be. But until then, let's get into the squirt of the day. I added the whistle that time. Kind of like it was like dropping. So I have this story because of it's the squirt of the day. I remember one time this guy told me that he was eating this girl out and he didn't know that she squirted and it just came out like a waterfall. He said it was pretty disgusting to him. However, I know some guys really just like want to bathe in it. You have any preferences? Nah, no preferences? Nah, it doesn't matter to you? You take either one? I don't know. I mean, to be honest, like, I've never had a guy make me squirt, so that's the squirt of the day. I've made myself, though, so ladies, don't think you can't do it, because you can. All right, so reality TV. Again, thank you, Urban Dictionary, for always coming through. A truly saddening development of modern media. Programming which lacks any redeeming social, intellectual, or moral value, but is nonetheless poignant in, did I say that right? I don't even know if I can pronounce this word. What the fuck? Macrabi? Macarabi? You're supposed to give me things I can pronounce. What's wrong with him? Like, what the fuck? Can anyone see this word? Macarena. That's what I think of. Macrabi? Rabies. Macrab. Macabre. There is an R-E in there. You're telling me it's macabre without the R? You know, look, trying to learn Spanish and still trying to learn English, obviously. It's hard. I'm not really sure where to go in life anymore because what I thought was a word or wasn't a word, because this to me looks like, anyways. It offers a rapidly declining Western culture. I would have to say I agree with this. God. Reality TV. Look, I love reality TV. Actually, at night, what I do, my happiest time is when I have a nice blunt and I'm watching Real Housewives. Right now, I'm on Real Housewives of Atlanta because Netflix just released 2 more seasons. Thank you, Netflix. Even though I'm pretty sure I saw those seasons like 10 years ago, but I don't remember because it's stupid drama, right? But man, do those ladies keep me fucking-tained. And I assume that's the same with the Kardashians. But believe it or not, as much as I know about the Kardashians, I really haven't watched much of the Kardashians. I've watched episodes here and there. But it just I don't know. It's just the same thing. I guess, like, I'm like, okay, she's getting a photo shoot done and she's rich and they're going on a family vacation. Like, that's great, but at this point, I could watch travel vloggers and not people that talk like, I can't, watch, you'll hear when we put these on, I was trying to find clips, and the whole thing like, no. I'm like, Jesus, Lord. And then, you know, like, the newest fights. Gosh, these girls, okay, part of me also wants to say that I think they don't like each other, just saying. I know they're sisters, and yeah, you're going to be like, no, of course they love each other, blah, blah, blah. No. Okay, these bitches have been fighting with each other since day one, and they have been kicking each other's ass. Like, you don't know this. You don't know this because, well, you don't worry about it, but can we do the first clip we got?
So, don't be rude. Are you kidding me? I swear to God, don't be. What are you?
Okay, so Kim is mad because of some sort of clothing that Khloe borrowed. So she comes in telling her to fuck off and starts beating her. Mind you, another clip that I was unable to show in the same kind of episode era, that's in the beginning of Kim's era, they also tell Khloe she looks like she's 20 pounds overweight. So this is how the beginning of this show starts, which is really, Khloe is seen as the ugly duckling, which, guys, no wonder she's had all the plastic surgery she has. Not only is her family kind of rude to her, but let's be honest, the public did call her the ugly duckling. And I think if somebody said you're the ugliest one of your family, I think I would go get my whole face changed too. But we have Kim here beating her down with her bag. So this is the beginning of the seasons. You know, she's still Kim. She's not very super famous, but she's known now for the Ray J sex tape. And so then I love this clip because, you know, she's still brand new in the industry, but here we have Kim.
You are so jealous. You are just so jealous that you cannot get a Bentley and you're trying to ruin my moment for me.
Are you joking?
So get away, you jealous psycho bitch.
Hey, Mom, can I talk to you? I hate my sisters.
So I got to give the background for a second. So Kim is mad because her sisters got mad for waiting for her Bentley. And they just simply were saying, like, hey, to the guy who offered them the Bentley or was taking care of the Bentley, you said it was going to be ready. It's been 3 hours. And Kim's like, you know, you guys are just jealous that I have a Bentley, which is kind of funny when you watch it now because they all probably have, like, 8 Bentleys. So, but I just can imagine Kim being your sister. Like, literally, can you imagine if you were the person who got your whole family rich? Would you not every second, whenever they would piss you off, just be like, just remember whose vagina was all over the world? You're welcome. Bitch, I'm Kim Kardashian. It's like, Kylie, you can do all you want. You can be the quote-unquote billionaire, but just remember, I'm the OG. Though, really, Paris Hilton's the OG. Something you may not know, but I'm like, anything, people may not know this, but Kim Kardashian was on Laguna Beach. They cut her out of Laguna Beach. So Paris, as her friend, pretended. My assumption is pretending because Paris Hilton has way better style than Kim Kardashian ever did. But Kim was actually her stylist. And it just so happens that Paris had the sex tape and then Kim had the sex tape. I think they might have had the same manager. Kris Jenner. That bitch is bad. Bad to the bone. So anyways, then we have the most, this is probably one of the most famous clips from the early Kardashian seasons. Let's check it out.
Wait a minute.
Oh, I'm gonna have such a headache.
Wait.
My earring's gone.
Are you
Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. My diamond earring.
Hold on.
Seriously. It's not funny.
Are you
because
serious?
Literally, that's $75,000.
Hold on. We'll find it, baby.
We're not gonna find it in the ocean. Oh, what happened? My diamond earring fell out. I had my diamond earrings in and one of them came out.
Oh my god. All right, so take this one out. Show me where. Just show
In
me
the
where.
ocean. I'm not gonna find it. What's wrong with you guys? My diamond earring came off in the ocean and it's gone. Kim, there's people that are dying.
I just told you
Anyone
that.
would be annoyed. I work really hard and
I know you do,
bought these
honey. And
Okay. Multiple avenues to the story. One, the best part of that whole fucking clip is literally when Kourtney says to Kim, there are people dying of starvation. But a $17,000 diamond earring, would you really wear that into the ocean? I'm just wondering. Like, that's kind of dumb, right? Like, wear some fake studs. No one's really going to know. Like, no one's going to know. I mean, maybe somebody will know. But if you have that much time to be able to tell what the fuck's on my ear and how much it costs, you need another day job. But literally, so like Kim here, she's all sad. Kim loves to cry. Kim obviously is the spoiled baby. But what's funny is I actually met Chris Humphries, her ex, not too long after she left his ass. And I'll never forget, I don't remember how we got on the conversation, but she kind of came up, and he couldn't say much because he was like, well, they had me sign an NDA. But he was like, yeah, she's like a crazy bitch. However, I will say I've heard actually very nice things about her in Hollywood. In Hollywood, I've heard she's the nice one with the people who've worked with her. She's nice, but she's not very, like, talkative. Courtney is more so like the not so nice one, but she's a great mother. Chloe is awesome, except she's mean to everybody who isn't part of the crew 'cause she's the protective one. And then as for the youngins, I have no clue what the fuck's up with them because the people I knew with, they were still children, so they weren't models at that time. So crazy. It's a whole family. They literally, plus now their kids, they got like 10 people to make them money. It's kind of actually really smart. Yeah. Oh, is that really the family fucking tree? Does it have Black China on there? Okay. Oh, Black China, Tristan. Oh, this is not Kanye. Well, we know Kanye is no longer, well, he's still there, but dang. Oh, they even got Tyga on there? Oh. Wait, does she have a kid with Tyga? Or is that? Oh, no, that's Travis. Sorry, Travis Tyga. It's the distance. Caitlyn Jenner. They don't. It's funny they don't put who Caitlyn's with. Caitlyn's actually dating somebody. It's a pretty blonde girl. But yeah, look at this fucking tree. They don't even put his kids on there. There's still the whole Jenner family. You know, he has 2 or 3 sons. Whew, that's a big family. All right, so we're going to play a game. Which Kardashian would you rather, I guess, be in a situation with that I have no clue? As per usual, this is something I left up to my ugly producer, who doesn't watch any reality television, so this should be interesting to see where this comes from. So, am I just reading these off, or are you putting them up? Oh, okay. Okay, so I'm assuming a 10 to pro. Fuck, I kind of need to see the screen of how the Kardashians, because there's so many of them. Okay, who would I? Yeah, subscribe. Who would I rather attend a protest with? Oh, I know who I would do this with. This would be a Kendall Jenner thing. Kendall Jenner seems like cool bitch, down to earth. She would seem like she actually would be down for the cause, not just for the photo. So if I were to attend a protest with anyone, it would be Kendall Jenner. So who would I rather be stuck in another protest with? On an elevator. On an elevator. I think of all people who I'd rather be stuck on an elevator with, how long are we talking? 1 hour. Okay, for 1 hour, I think I'd like to be stuck on an elevator with Kris Jenner, because that would be the only time I could probably get her alone to where I could be like somehow like at least get her to listen to me, maybe manipulate her enough to like me so that she would want to like manage me. That would be my focus. If I'm doing anything, it's Kris Jenner. I want to get on that team. So yeah, definitely. This is interesting. Who would I rather go to church with? Now, if you don't know much about the Kardashians, they actually, own a church. A lot of people don't know that. They own a church. And they are very religious. I think if I was going to go to church with anyone, it would be Kanye. I know that he's kind of like a married one, but here's why. Because Kanye is going to put on a good fucking show. We at least know that, right? If I'm going to be in church, I would like to be entertained. Which one would I use the bathroom with? Oh, use the bathroom after. Oh, I saw. Oh, that's still weird. That's really weird. Well, it depends. Did they take a shit or not? Because if they, neither. Well, I think just because I know with how big of asses they have, that they would have to sit on the toilet, because I highly doubt their abs can hold all that up. It's a possibility, though, because they do work out a lot. So after, can I choose one of the kids, like Stormy? I mean, because they're going to be... That's just a weird fucking question. Who's going to do the like, it's just weird. It's just a weird question. I don't want to think, it's not like I'm like going to stand out in the stall and just be like, I'm going to use the bathroom after Kylie. Thank the Lord, it's my lucky day. Maybe she'll leave a pube hair. Yeah, that must have been at church that I would use the bathroom after, right? Is that what you're getting to? Oh, is this a road trip? Go on a road trip. Khloe Kardashian. I fucks with Khloe. Out of all of them, I think Khloe's my favorite because I feel like Khloe is like the down-ass bitch. Like if you actually, out of all of them, wanted like a best friend, I think she'd be the best friend. Though I would say Kourtney seems to be the most adventurous, but she also seems to be the most uptight. So her and I would just clash, I feel like. I feel like she would want me to calm down, and I'd want her to, like, have some expression. Netflix and chill. Okay, early Rob Kardashian, I would have fucked him all day, every day. I was so in love with Rob Kardashian. And honestly, I'm still in love with Rob Kardashian. I feel like he needs to get out of his own way, and I wish that he had, you know, actually, let me just put this out there to the Kardashians. Look, ladies, I know you're hoping your brother, because I can tell he has a good heart. He's a good man, you know what I mean? And I'm sure he's been searching high and low. And I know he likes fat asses because he was with Black China. So, if you're looking for somebody, you know, who's confident, who doesn't care about all the bullshit, who likes to work out. And I only like drugs occasionally, so, you know, we'll be okay. Who dropped the bar of soap with? Oh, sorry. I saw drop a bar of soap. I'm like, wait, who am I allowing to fuck me in the ass? Like, I'm not sure what this means. Who would I rather be in jail with? Again, Kris Jenner. Kris Jenner, I want any time that I could get, this is going to sound really creepy, I could get Kris Jenner alone in a room for like just a small second. I just would want to be able to conversate with her. If I could create a conversation with Kris Jenner and I would literally be on the new Kardashian season on Hulu by next week. I actually thought about emailing her a long time ago. I might have actually tried to email her. I don't think I got a response. But yeah, Kris Jenner. Okay, so there's two people on Instagram that I have for like 2 years sent. I'll show you the Diddy ones. But Diddy and Kris Jenner are the two people on Instagram that I message and send my episodes to quite frequently. And just say, hey, just want you to know, like, an amazing talent right here. Lots and lots of fucking money, even though I haven't made shit. I'm going to make you a lot of money. Just help me get the look down and maybe give me a brand ambassador. Ooh, the final season. Who do I want to watch it with? I think if I were to watch the Kardashians with anybody, it would probably just be Kim, because Kim would talk about herself the whole time. So you'd at least get to know what really happened. She'd be like, oh my gosh, I remember that day I broke a nail and then we had to go get my nails done. But then on top of when I was breaking my nail, I actually spilled Starbucks coffee all over it. And of course it was like the pumpkin tea. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know. Is that what it is? Pumpkin tea. See? Pumpkin spice. And they say only white girls like it. Anyways, next. In a long-distance relationship with Khloe. I'm partly in love with Khloe. I think Khloe's the shit. I actually feel bad that she just keeps getting cheated on. But I think that's because she doesn't think she's the shit. That's the problem. Honestly. Just saying. But yeah, Khloe, I think out of all the people, from what I've heard from watching the show, from what I've heard from living in LA, I think Khloe is like awesome and really a down-ass bitch. And I wish people would get off her fucking back for this stupid picture. Okay. Defended in court. Like, they're defending me in court? Again, I'm sorry, Kim. I know you're trying to become a lawyer now, and mad respect to you in the prison reform. However, I want someone who keeps me out of prison. So, again, Kris Jenner. Kris motherfucking Jenner. Okay, is this a lap dance? Like, oh. Like, well, why do you wear, why? Okay, you pick, it's a business partner, and then you pick one that literally, you put a picture that looks like I'm about to give a lap dance to somebody. As a business partner, again, I mean, why am I going to pick anyone but Kris Jenner? Isn't that kind of dumb? Like, yes, Kylie would love to be a business partner. Kim, of course. Kendall, all of them. But Kris is the ultimate fucking bitch. Like the queen bee. Okay, I got to look again because I'm thinking, oh, in a threesome with. Is it weird then to pick two of the sisters? Should I pick two of the sisters? Should I pick... Again, I would have to say, no, I'm not going to say Kris Jenner, if that's what you were thinking. Though I thought about it, because I was like, Kris Jenner has Corey, it might be not so bad, and then you're the young unicorn. But I think I would have a threesome with Khloe Kardashian. I think I like Khloe the best. She just seems the coolest. It's not even like, because I mean, yeah, Kylie, the young ones, I don't know. The young ones are just young. But, like, Khloe just seems like a bad bitch where, like, if you were to have a threesome with her, she wouldn't be weird about it. She wouldn't get all upset. If she did it, she would do it knowing, like, what she would do. Versus, like, I could see, like, Kylie being like, yeah, I'm cool with it. And then the next thing you know, she's stabbing you in the middle of the night. And being like, I'm a billionaire. You are nothing. Oh, wait, is there one more? Man, do you think they even play Cards Against Humanity? Scott Disick. This is where I'd go with Scott. Scott, he'd be the most fun. Scott would be fun to do anything drinking with. Yeah, he's the wild one, unfortunately. Smoke a blunt with. Okay, now we're talking my language. I think if I were to smoke a blunt with anybody... Dude, okay, I'd go with fucking Khloe again. Khloe Kardashian. She's obviously my favorite. I was going to say Kanye because I was like, I would really like to, like, spend time with Kanye at one point. But then it takes me back to this memory of a few weeks ago where I met somebody who was a little too much for me. And I'm thinking they're like Kanye, you know? So, could you imagine smoking a blunt with Kanye? What if he'd be quiet or if he'd be louder? Quiet? Louder? Maybe he'd calm him down. He could say some really insightful shit about aliens or something. I'm not really sure. All right. Do an episode of PooseBoss with. That's a hard one. Because I think for this one... because I am a marketing genius, I would definitely go with Kylie. Kylie right now, she's hot. She's doing a bunch of shit. The only problem is I did watch Life of Kylie. And I'm sorry, Kylie, but you're not the smartest tool in the shed. So it would have to be like, I don't know what kind of interview you would get out of it. I guess you would have to talk about makeup, which wouldn't work well. I feel like the one to be the most open would be, again, Khloe or Kris. Kris would be good because Kris is, like, at the age, right, where she's like, I don't give a fuck. I've been there. I've done that. I mean, literally, like, not that we would bring up the O.J. Simpson thing, but literally her husband fucking defended O.J. Simpson, and she went to the O.J. Simpson trial where her husband was defending him with her then boyfriend at the time, Bruce Jenner. And I don't even know if they were divorced yet. That's pretty fucking shady. Just saying. But that's why Kris Jenner's a bitch. No, not a bitch. The bitch. And a bitch. Anyways. We just wanted to celebrate I almost said Kim Kardashian. The Kardashians. If you really look at it, whether you like the Kardashians or not, in my opinion, I think what they've done is super amazing. It's been 20 years on the air. So obviously, motherfuckers like to watch, like to see them, like to talk about them. I like to watch and hear about them. I mean, some of my favorite, things that have happened on the Kardashians will always live on. And actually, there's a couple more things I just want to remind you, for anyone who hasn't seen the Kardashians in a while and has been wondering what or forgot what it was that we loved about them so much. So obviously, we all remember the time that when Khloe was going to jail and Kim Kardashian, this was before the cell phone. She actually just had the camera, was taking selfies, Polaroid selfies at one point. So on the way to jail, Khloe's getting selfies. We also have the Kim's crying face, which I think everybody remembers that. And I'm sure everybody also remembers her 72-day marriage to Kris Humphries. So overall, through the years, the family shared a lot with us. And now they've changed our whole society in that now our beauty standard is even more ridiculous than it was before. However, if it wasn't Kim who was going to do it, it was somebody else, guys. So all I have to say is I think we need to just lay off the Kardashians. They're not going anywhere. They're on Hulu. And if anything, I think maybe we should be more supportive of certain things they're doing. Like, I don't know if a lot of people know this, but Northwest came out with her first magazine cover. She's like 5 years old. And, yeah, she had a crop top on, and people went ape shit over it because it was a crop top and a kid and makeup and blah, blah, blah. Honestly, we watch it. We fucking watch their show. You can't get mad because they're trying to make money off of their kids. They made money off themselves. It's just the generation society we're in. There will be a new show. It's probably going to be called PooseBoss Live, where somebody's going to follow me 24/7 with a live camera. And I don't know. Maybe you'll end up watching me taking a shower or taking a piss. I'm not really sure. Reality TV overall is complete bullshit, guys. It's produced. It's made to make it be entertaining. These people's lives, trust me, are just as shitty as ours sometimes. But anyways, until next time, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. And remember to keep patting that puss.